Welcome everybody to today's vlog episode of Bold Conversations. So today I am going to be sharing a little bit less than I did last time. I'm going to be sharing for less time is what I mean. But today's topic is going to be parallel lives. So what exactly are parallel lives? For me, parallel lives are when you are in a space with the same people, but you do not interact with them. So, your lives don't intersect a whole lot. And right now, since the beginning of the pandemic, we have been I have been with my immediate family, and it has been a little tricky because I begin work, and usually when I begin work, I start working and I don't finish until the end of my work day. And at times I will interact one or both of my kids, but the one person that I'm sharing my space with, my husband, he doesn't really interact with me a whole lot. So it was really curious that I saw him last night, and that was like the first time that I'm like, man, I have so much to tell you. I did this and I did that, and I I shared with him a lot of things that I had done in the last few days, which I hadn't shared with him at all. And we are in the same space. So for me, that was something that I was like, whoa, that's pretty intense. So I was also thinking about how when we are at work, we have a lot more intersectionality. Would that be the way to say that? Or our lives intersect more with our coworkers because we have things to work on with them. But here at home, we're both doing different jobs, and he has a different job completely, like altogether, than I do. And that means that we don't really interact during the day. And I just found that to be really curious because usually when I am at work, I'll text him during my lunch break, or I'll call him right at the end of my job, like my work day, when I'm done with all of my different jobs and the things that I'm doing, or tasks. That's a better word for that. I will call him and see how he's doing and like, what have you done? And then now that we're here, we are in the same physical space and we don't do that. We do interact for lunch, but even then, sometimes I have to work during my lunchtime. So I'll just sit with my computer continuing to do my stuff while I'm eating, and he won't interact with me at all. So in many ways, it's like being physically close has meant that we don't have a need to kind of see into what each other is doing. But at the same time, being physically close also means that we're aware that neither is doing anything different than, like, if I were to see him go out for a walk, when he returns, I'll notice that he's coming back, but I know he's downstairs, or I know he's in the library, and there will be no need for any of that. So I just found it really curious. And the one question that I wanted to kind of leave you with was, um, does that ever happen to you? Do you ever have somebody in your life that because they're so close, you might not really be like physically close, but they're like mentally super far away? Does that ever happen to you? Um, And the second thing that I wanted to share, and this is not a part of Bold Conversations, is that I tried the curling product. There is a curling product, or a product that you can use to kind of curl your hair if your hair is already curly. And I love what my hair looks like. Whew. Oh, okay. I shoot it away. Yay, I didn't sneeze. So yeah, let's think about that for a second. Do you ever live parallel lives? And I remember that when I was in high school, I kind of lived parallel lives with my family as well. Like my mom would be doing her thing and we were sharing space at the house, but I would either be in my room doing homework or working on something else, and my sister would be doing something else, and my mom would be doing something else, and we would never really intersect. So I just saw the whole, like, how that was familiar and how, like, yeah. And I thought it was curious. And then I would share it. It's not really a bold conversation, but I just didn't think it would fit into self-care or anything like that. So I just wanted to put that out there and kind of go like, Thursday thoughts. That could be a great channel playlist. Thursday thoughts. I'll keep thinking about that. So it was great to have you guys come in and check out my vlog episode, and I will see you later, alligator. Ending stream.